What's going on, guys? I'm Vigilante. You're watching the Vigilante Effect, and today I'm going to share with you some of the recent bargains that I got for video games for the PS3 and the PS2. And something that you will notice about this channel, especially if you're new, is that this channel is going to basically help you out in getting a lot of cheap games. For me, usually I don't try to get the games at retail price. I usually try to find some way to get it for cheaper. And whenever I find a way to get it for cheaper, I'll share it on the channel. One of the ways that I'm going to share, which is going to be in another video, is how I used some tactics to get some free games and even some very, very cheap games off of websites like Craigslist and even from retail like GameStop. So let's start talking about the games. I have broken down here. The first couple of games are the games that I got that were new. They were brand new games, not used. Then I got the rest of them are used, but then broken up from places that I got them from. So let's start off with right here. I got Dead to Rights Retribution. If you've seen my last video for my PC collection, I have the Dead to Rights, the original Dead to Rights, and I said there was one that came out on the PS3. Now I actually can't wait to play this. It didn't get the best reviews in the world, but there are some devastating takedown tactics in this game, and even the bad reviewers, even the reviews that were bad for the game, they commended these takedowns. So I'm kind of interested in that, and that's something about Dead to Rights. So this game I actually got for I got it for 15 bucks, and for new it goes for $20. So right there I saved $5, and I got it from Craigslist. Another new game, Army of Two 40th Day. When I say new, I don't mean it just came out. I mean this was they were brand new. Nobody played them beforehand. So this is Army of Two 40th Day. This is also for 20 bucks in retail. I managed to get it for 10 bucks from Craigslist, from a seller. And I just finished the first game, Army of Two. I just literally just finished it a couple of minutes ago, and I liked it a lot. I liked the game a lot, and I can't wait to start this one. And this is supposed to be a better game. Dark Void, it didn't get that many good reviews, but again, I'm a sucker for these games that don't get good reviews, only because usually they don't turn out to be as bad as people have said. And there's a lot of gems in the the older games. There's a lot of gems in them that we don't really realize. Like for instance, Vanquish. Vanquish is one of those games nobody even plays anymore, and now it's come down to maybe like $5 that you can get it for. And the reviews for it was like 9.8, 9.9. No, not 9.9, but you get what I'm saying. But anyway, so this is Dark Void. I got it for $6.99 new from GameStop. I didn't really see it new anywhere else because it's an old game and nobody buys it anymore. So $6.99. I thought, whatever, you're not going to really lose much. I didn't really save on it though. Mafia 2, finally I got this game. I got this for 10 bucks as well, and this goes for retail for $20, also brand new. Ratchet & Clank, Crack in Time. Now we're getting to the used games. This game I actually got for free, and this is going to be a hint as to the next video as to how I get some games for free. The way I got this game for free was I had an extra Red Dead Redemption, which at one point I had bought a PS3, and the PS3 from off of Craigslist, and the PS3 came with a bunch of games. You know, the guy sold it to me for like $200 or something like that, and you know, it came with like 10 games. One of them was Red Dead Redemption. Now I already had Red Dead Redemption, so what I did was I sold the PS3 and I gained my money back, but I kept the games. So let's say the PS3 was $200, I sold it for maybe like $230, and I kept the games that I wanted. So I made some money and I kept some free games, and from the free game was Red Dead Redemption, and I ended up trading it for Ratchet & Clank Future, Crack in Time. So this game was for free. There you go. Basically, I just told you my tactic. Mass Effect 2. I got this for $10, and this usually goes for I think it goes for $20 used or 18 bucks used. So again, I got it from Craigslist. If you guys don't know, Craigslist it's a website where basically just random people, they post some of the things that they want to sell. Sometimes it's video games, sometimes it's a TV, whatever it may be. And you know, you get to meet up with them, and you know, you can bargain with them. You tell them, I want, you know, you're selling it for $10 or you're selling it for $15. I'll offer you $10. And you know, it's just regular people talking to each other. So you have a lot more opportunity to lower the prices and to get really good bargains. It's kind of like garage sales, except these are better condition usually because people, you know, they're selling them online, and for someone to want to buy it or someone have an incentive to meet up with you, usually the game has to be good or the product has to be good. There's some risks involved, but I'll talk about that in another video. Fear 3, this game goes for about 18 bucks used. Again, I got it for 10 bucks off of Craigslist as well. X-Men Wolverine's Revenge, X-Men Origins Wolverine Uncaged Edition. This one also goes for, I think, about 18 bucks. Oh no, $15. It goes for $15 retail, and I got it for $10. And I was just playing it a little while ago. I was playing with my brother-in-law, and it's a pretty fun game. Even I wouldn't give it, you know, I wouldn't give it like a 9 or anything like that. But for the type of game it is, for the fact that it's a movie game, and you know, the fact that it's just Wolverine, it's a really fun game. And it's surprisingly bloody, so it's not really for the younger crowd. You know, you can decapitate people's heads off and their hands and whatnot. Anyway, this game right here, I didn't recently get it. I've had it a while ago, but I just got it back from one of my friends who was borrowing it. So this is the Saboteur, and I just started playing. I never got to play it before. It's very similar to Mafia in certain ways. At the same time, combining Mafia and Grand Theft Auto, and that you have the open world, but you can also climb the building. So it kind of has like a little bit of Assassin's Creed in there. It's not as fluid as Assassin's Creed or as Infamous in terms of the climbing, but it has a very interesting concept where you're going through the cities. And it's in the old days, so you have, why I say like Mafia, because the cars are also old style cars. You know, it's like 1930s or something like that, or 1940s. And you're in France, and you know there's a whole bunch of Nazis taking over the area, and the whole game is in black and white until you clear Nazis that are in that territory. Then that part of the game becomes in color. And as far as I've played, it looks like a decent game so far, and I'm looking forward to playing more of it. Star Wars The Force Unleashed. This one I got off of Best Buy. Now if you get it retail everywhere else, it's usually about $17.99. And off of Best Buy I saw it online for $9.99, and it was free shipping. So I had it mailed to me for free. I didn't have to go buy it. And it came with the manual, came with everything. Everything's in good condition for $10. So can't really beat that. Even though this game I didn't get that many good reviews, but I have the first one. And you know, when I have the first, I tend to try to get the second as well, to try to finish, you know, the story. Castlevania Lords of Shadow. I got this off of I forgot the name of the store, some famous music store. I forgot the name of it, but anyway, it was I got these two. This one, Castlevania Lords of Shadow, and Deus Ex Human Revolution. Now they had a sale for buy one get one half off for pre-owned games, and this one usually goes for $30 in, like, let's say GameStop or Best Buy or whatnot, but I found it in the store for $24.99, so I already saved $5. And this one I think it usually goes for, let's see, where did I write it down? Deus Ex usually goes for $28 pre-owned, and I got it for $12.50, so saved a lot of money there. And by the way, I didn't buy all these games at one time. You know, some people they see a collection, they think, oh, you know, you bought all these games at once. How'd you save up the money that much? You don't really. If you're going to buy a lot of games at one time, that's not good. You're going to waste a lot of money, and it's, you know, you're not going to be budgeting properly. So you have to take it step by step if you want to. And you know, first of all, you don't have to have a lot of games. That's one. And but two, if you know you're into collecting, then you know you take it step by step. You know, you get one game, you find a good bargain, you buy it. And I don't recommend you getting anything that you're not going to actually use. So for instance, if you're not going to play a game that's like NBA 2K7 or something like that, and you know it's an old outdated game, you already have the updated ones, you're just gonna have it just to have it, or something like Hannah Montana. You know, just because it's $1 doesn't mean you go get it. The only time I buy something is if I know I'm going to play it, if not today, tomorrow, if not tomorrow, next month, next 2 months from now, it doesn't matter when it is. I just know that it's something that's quality for me, and I'm going to be able to have fun with it. So that's my motto in terms of when it comes to buying. You know, I'm not gonna buy anything I'm not gonna be using. So anyway, here's another game that's actually an underrated game, a very underrated game from what I've heard, and it's Nier. I think it's called Nier. That's how you pronounce it. And the way this game goes, it's like it's a whole bunch of different gameplay styles, and supposedly has like a really good story in there. The reviews that gave it bad reviews, I think they gave it bad reviews because of the fact that it had so many different gaming styles in it. So it's like different types of gameplay that wasn't very solidified. You know, for them it wasn't like a whole package. It was just a whole bunch of separate things. But for most people who played it, they gave this game, you know, an underrated stamp. Basically, that it's an amazing one. So I thought, you know, I'd get it. It's for $12.99 if you get it pre-owned from GameStop. Now, I have a PowerUp Rewards card, so that's another way that I save on buying games. I have a PowerUp Reward card from GameStop, and for this particular game, I got it for $11.69. So I saved like $1 and something, yeah, $1, a couple of cents. You know, it's still saving, and you'll see how much I saved all the way at the end. Space Marine and Alice Madness Returns. Now, Space Marine, when it first came out, I wanted to get it because of the fact that it looked like it had a lot of elements similar to God of War, not God of War, Gears of War. And I don't have an Xbox, and I don't really plan on getting one simply because I already have a PS3, so it's like there's no real point for me. So, you know, Space Marine looks interesting. It looked like it had a lot of similarities to Gears of War. So, you know, let me try this one, and it got some pretty good reviews. And Alice Madness Returns. This one didn't get the greatest. It got like a 7.0 overall from other reviews, but I have a feeling that this one's underrated as well because it has a lot of unique properties in it. It's, you know, it takes like the Alice in Wonderland story and makes it in a more adult, gruesome-like fashion. So I'm really interested in playing this one as well. This one I got for, it goes for $35 because I have the PowerUp card. I got it for $31.49. And this one, it's for $24.99, but because of the PowerUp, it's $22.49. For me, it was free, both of them, because I had to deal with my wife. If I got her something, she's gonna get me something. So that's what she got me. And now to the less great games. Kane & Lynch 2 Dog Days. I thought I'd try it. I didn't hear any good things about this game at all from anybody, really. But the graphics looked interesting and looked like the camera angles were interesting. So I said, you know what, let me just try the game and see how it is. And it's, you know, it was $8.99 pre-owned. And this is actually a fairly recent game. It's not too old, you know. I think it came out like last year. So the fact that it went down this much, that fast, I don't know, it says a lot about the game. But anyway, it's $8.99. I got it for about $8, so 99 cents saved. And this one, The Chronicles of Riddick, Assault and Dark Athena. This one comes with 2 games. It comes with the original Escape from Butcher Bay, and it comes with this one, the Assault and Dark Athena. So it was $9.99. I got it for $8.99, and I heard a lot of good things about this game as well. So we'll see. Now to the PS2 games. Star Wars Battlefront. This was $5.39 I bought it for. This was one of my childhood favorites. Well, not really childhood, but, you know, one of my favorites back in the day. And actually I used to play it a lot with my younger sister and my brother. So, you know, she sometimes would ask me like, oh, do you have this game or not? So, you know, she wanted to play it, so I decided, you know, let me go get it. It's a good fun game. It was good memories. Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories. I never actually played this game, so I decided to get it. It was only $8.99, so, you know. And Oni. This one is only $2.69. And from everything that I looked up on it, a lot of people said that this is one of the most underrated games. It has a lot of unique features to it, especially on the PS2 that other games did not have. The combat system was well evolved, and it was a mixture of combat and gunfire or gunfights. And it's a third-person type of game. So looking forward to play it. It's by Rockstar and Bungie, so, you know, hopefully it's going to be a good game. Now the final question of all, how much money did I really save on all of this? When you count everything and you count, this is without counting taxes or anything like I didn't count if I would have paid taxes or not, but which means I probably would have saved more. So overall, with the games that I bought and the strategy I went about buying these games, I saved about $110, which is not bad. $110 saving on games, you can use it for something else, maybe gas. I don't know, you think about it. But anyways, it's been Vigilante Effect. I hope you guys enjoyed. Look forward to seeing some of the gameplays and reviews of these games, and also my PS3 game collection, and other commentaries that will be up soon, and also the tips and hints on how to get bargain games and how to get some free games. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.